Not so many years ago, this eastern seashore city with its spectacular skyline was an obscure little fishing village. Today, Atlantic City stands preeminent among the great resorts of the world, chiefly because of its year-round popularity. The famous Boardwalk, pulse-quickening, is an enduring inspiration to all who traverse this broad marine esplanade. 7 miles of broad, firm, gently sloping, white sand borders the tossing, tumbling surf and provides a vast summer playground. Visitors to Atlantic City come from every state and from many foreign countries. Airlines reach Atlantic City in just a matter of hours from any part of the United States. Modern highways provide easy access by private automobile or by comfortable buses. Where you stay in Atlantic City is a matter of personal choice. There are luxurious hotels fronting the boardwalk and ocean, but there are also many others, less pretentious, but thoroughly comfortable. Lacking in some of the luxury and elegance of the larger hotels and yet matching them in comfort, the moderately priced hotels furnish accommodations of a superior excellence for the reasonable rates quoted. But wherever you stay in Atlantic City, there is a stimulating range of activities available to you, and there are special entertainment programs in many of the hotels. Whichever the hotel of your choice, your Atlantic City visit will be a joyous adventure. The Atlantic City Beach Patrol is a model of efficiency. These trained lifeguards keep a watchful eye on sunbathers as well as on swimmers in the surf. Many of today's newlyweds find Atlantic City an ideal place for a honeymoon. Others remember similar days of long ago brought back to reality by modern youth. While Grandma and Grandpa watched this happy couple, memories of Atlantic City 40 years ago return, for they sat in almost this same spot on this same beach on their honeymoon. Oh yes, times were a bit different, and so were the bathing suits. The same fun-loving couples came to Atlantic City in those years. Yes, even 70 years ago, this vacation spot was catching on. And during the gay 90s, Atlantic City achieved its present preeminence as a favorite seashore rendezvous. The water's a little cold for our young Nellie. So back to the beach while young Arthur pouts a bit. Fond memories, happy days of 2 decades ago, enjoyed again today. For young or old, Atlantic City is good for mind and body. Here you relax in the invigorating sea air and cool breezes. But back to the boardwalk. These boardwalk rolling chairs are a long-established institution and provide the opportunity to enjoy a restful ride along the traffic-free wooden thoroughfare. With the ocean on one side and interesting shops on the other, the colorful life of the boardwalk is fascinating. Unique among world institutions, the boardwalk is perhaps most adequately described, to those who have never seen it, by likening it to the deck of an immense ocean liner, a ship 7 miles in length. Although Atlantic City is essentially an ocean bathing resort, you may prefer a swimming pool. Here you may swim or dive to your heart's content. Or just sit and enjoy the sun. The refreshing ocean ozone assures healthy appetites, and mealtime comes none too soon. If it's activity one wants at Atlantic City, it is here, strenuous or simple, and ready for any age from 3 to 90. Lucky girl. For presidents or just plain ordinary folk, Atlantic City provides the restful atmosphere of a perfect vacation spot. When night comes, another world is available, a world of entertainment in many fine restaurants, nightclubs, and amusement piers. Within Atlantic City's mammoth convention hall, we find a delightful ice extravaganza. This is poetry in motion. Each summer, these graceful skaters rehearse the new Ice Capade show, which then plays throughout the winter in many leading cities coast to coast. Next morning, it's a new and exhilarating experience to pedal down the boardwalk with the song of the sea in our ears. Here, where there are no traffic hazards, we are truly without a care in the world. Horseback riding lends a smart, colorful touch to Atlantic City life from October to June, when the entire beach is given over to this exhilarating form of recreation. Many Shetland ponies are the daily delight of the children during these months. Let's not forget boating. The large public sailing fleet at the inlet ensures to every visitor the enjoyment of this delightful marine sport. Take a leisurely cruise on this comfortable boat. Just relax and enjoy the view. If you want more of a thrill in your seagoing ride, take this fast-running speedboat. From this vantage point, Atlantic City's spectacular skyline stretches out in all its grandeur. Great masses of striking architecture silhouetted against a cloudless sky. You may select varied cruises on a boat of your choice. A few miles from the boardwalk on Black Horse Pike, the Atlantic City Racing Association sponsors an annual racing season at this modern track. At the paddock, we look the ponies over. There's ample time to pick your winner. And now they're going to the post and tension heightens. They're off. Those thrilling words and the staccato clatter of hoofs are music to many an ear. "10,000 hearts are pounding, each eager for his favorite to win." The Atlantic City Tuna Club, the largest in the world, boasts a membership of 1,400, which is a good indication of the popularity of fishing in Atlantic City. And you can fish from spring until fall with a choice of bay fishing or deep sea fishing. Some of the smartest and best equipped craft in the country are available. We leave on a deep-sea fishing trip. This device holds the line while we sit patiently and wait. Look out, you have one. There's work ahead for you, young lady. He's fighting like a big one. It takes strength and muscle to reel in a bonita or a tuna. Take up that line. You almost have him now. And there you are. Fishing is enjoyed at its finest here, for there are public piers for the novice, and even on the docks and seawalls, the thrill of the tug of a line awaits the man or woman who loves to just fish. These men are enjoying the sport of surf fishing. Back on the boardwalk, we find attractions for the children, special rides that never lose their fascination for the young, or the old for that matter. Who's hiding behind that mountain of sweetness? Oh, it's you, sweetie pie. At the far end of one of Atlantic City's amusement piers is an outdoor stadium, the locale for a thrilling water circus, complete with famous, breathtaking aerial acts. And when the clowns take to the water, always a hit at any water show, there are plenty of laughs. There's a gay round of entertainment throughout the entire season at Atlantic City. Not only is there plenty to do and see, there's also perfect relaxation, either on cool lawns or on the beaches, where the children can enjoy the stimulating ocean air and the healthful rays of the sun. Young people of all ages find Atlantic City has activities to suit their tastes. The very name Atlantic City suggests wholesome play, relaxation, freedom from care, recreation. Something of the joyous spirit of youth enters into the life of every visitor to this famous playground. No wonder the Tiny Tot Brigade loves Atlantic City. They spend many a happy hour building their sandcastles. A modern Atlantic City jitney bus takes you to the old Absecon Lighthouse that once stood near the beach, but is now 2 blocks from the ocean on new land built up by nature through the years. The Elephant Hotel is another landmark. We are now in one of Atlantic City's residential neighborhoods. Many visitors get sand in their shoes, as the saying goes, and become permanent citizens of this vacation capital, where the nearby Gulf Stream assures moderate fall, winter, and spring temperatures. With the abundance of bright, warm sunshine, the calming influence of the sea, the purity of the air, fresh from over the ocean, it is not difficult to analyze Atlantic City's virtues as a residential community. If golf is your game, this city by the sea provides several courses for play during every month of the year. These fine courses are located on the nearby mainland, and you will enjoy the ride out into the country to reach them. Here is Atlantic City's $15 million convention hall, the largest in the world. In all America, there is no other city that so completely meets the requirements of conventions. Once each year, the eyes of the nation focus on the Miss America pageant, which is inaugurated with a colorful parade down the 7-mile boardwalk. The visitor, lucky enough to be here during Miss America Week, is impressed by the spirit of this contest that has spread the fame of Atlantic City and glorified the talented American girl. The mummers add a novel touch to the marching groups. Like almost every parade, there are precision marching units. Another mummer group passes in review. The parade ends, but the Miss America contest continues. Scores of news photographers keep friends back home fully informed as to the progress of each contestant. But many of Miss America's qualifications cannot be photographed, for she must also possess personality, charm, and talent. And when the judges select the new Miss America, the huge convention hall echoes with cheers when the long-awaited climax arrives. Just one talented young girl receives top honors as Miss America. So democracy works here too, for the Atlantic City Miss America contest is predicated on the conviction that the typical American girl has talent and brains as well as beauty. Hail the new queen. There is a reason why Atlantic City has held its popularity year after year as America's top vacation spot. Because no matter where you go, you will find no other city that offers such a variety of accommodations and such an endless list of things to do. After such a glorious holiday, we come to the conclusion that a visit here matches the best of medicine. Yes, there's a magical lure to Atlantic City, vacation capital of the nation, and friendly host to millions.